Hi, hello, and welcome to the PlayHouse project, or my PlayHouse. This is an update on the 1978 car battery that I'm still trying to revive, and it's actually starting to look better. It has been taking a charge. I've chosen to put it on another charger, and right now it's charging with about 1 amp, and I've just it has been charging overnight, and I've just put on the inverter right now. So I'll do that. So now I have drained the battery again, and let's see how I've done it. And the inverter is gonna be pissed off just in a second, so let's see. Here's the voltage, 10.46, and the inverter is draining it, and it's right now just charging this one, and it has been on for about an hour or so. So when it starts complaining here in a little while, it should already be complaining, but it's not. I've exchanged the cables. I've used these cables. So I'll unplug this, and the voltage goes up, and it doesn't complain anymore. But it's not doing anything now. It's just powering itself. But the voltage jumped 0.4. What I was saying, that I've exchanged for a little thicker wires, so that so there's not so much of a resistance in them. But that's a quick update, and I'll be draining it a bit more. I want to drain it until it complains on its own. When the drain on the battery is enough so that it's not able to run this one, 10.5 volts, and then I will charge it again. And this irritating sound now tells me that the inverter has drained the battery enough so that it's not able to maintain 10.5 volts. Let's see what it is. Irritating sound. And we'll put back on the charge. Here's the wire. And it's this one over. It's this one that I'm using for it now. And the voltage went up a lot. So now we're charging it again. Hi, and this is another update on the 1978 car battery that is charging here, there, behind me. And I've had it charging for a couple of days, and now I was playing with putting a load on it, and I just found out that it can run this light bulb. This is a 15 watt light bulb, and it runs, and the voltage is going down rather quickly. You can see it on the multimeter over there. I'll just put it away. But it actually runs now, so the battery is definitely improving. It's not gonna run for very long, but it is running. So now I'm gonna load it with this one, and I'm gonna find another light bulb that's... Oh, there we go. It's not able to to run it any longer than that, I'll just turn it off. That's really an irritating sound. So now I'll go from 15 watts and I'll find another light bulb that is less. And I found my collection of light bulbs. It's down there somewhere, down here. But I need something that uses less than 15 watts to play with, so I'll go get another one. See you there. I found another light bulb. I thought I had something on maybe 9, 11 or 7 watts, but I didn't. But I found this one. It's 3 watts. So it's not much of a load, but it lights okay, but it makes a summing noise. I think it's the inverter and the not very perfect modified inverter. So it makes this summing noise. I think you can hear it. But right now the 1978 car battery is feeding the inverter, which is feeding this light bulb. So the battery is definitely improving. So I'll load it with this until it beeps, and then I'll try something else. So I have been using this light for about 20 minutes now, and now the voltage has dropped enough so that the inverter was about to go off. So this is filming and timing when it's absolutely perfect. So I was going to show you that it had drained the battery enough so that the inverter would be beeping. So now I'm gonna turn it off, and the voltage goes up again, rich, to 11.25 right now, and I'm gonna find something else to put on it and see if I can give it some load. But just to tell you that this 3 watt light was actually burning for about 20 minutes before the inverter got mad again. Okay, I'll get right back to you. Okay, I put on another load, and this time it's like 2 fans. I have connecting the leads from the battery to this fan, which is the one that uses the most power, and this one, which is the one that uses the second most power. So, and right now it's running both of them, and the voltage up here, 10.923 something, is dropping very slowly. Oops. There we are. There's not really enough lights up here. You can see it. One way. So I'll discharge the battery with this, and it's performing a lot better right now. So in not such a distant future, I might be able to actually load it with something useful. So, get back to you. Okay, discharging the battery. Now it's only this fan. The other one was now drawing too much. So when I disconnected that, the voltage went up to about 10.8. 7.9 right now, but it went up to 10.8. So now I'm gonna discharge the battery using these 2 fans, and it's probably gonna take forever. It has been running for an hour with the 2 fans, and now it's probably gonna run another hour with these fans. So it's getting late. Even though the battery is not entirely where I wanted it, I'm gonna call it for tonight. And right behind me we can see, oh, we can't see, the meter is off. Right now I'm discharging the battery with these 2 fans and this little light. Now let's see what the meter says. 10.05. That's 10.5 was where I wanted to go. So now I'm gonna turn off the load and put on the charger. And the charger is this little one in here. Right now the lead is laying right there. So we're gonna turn off the load, nice and quiet, and we're gonna put on this one, and we'll see the charge going up in there. And the battery is almost loading with 2 amps. This is much more normal for a car battery. So the battery is really improving. So that was an update on the 1978 car battery that I'm cycling to try to improve it so that it can be used for something. And I will very soon be starting to using the power that I charge it with for something useful. Put it through the inverter and maybe pump out some water when it's strong enough. It's not strong enough. It's only able to power a 15-watt lamp right now, and only for a few minutes. So we are back in the basement and we are looking at the 1978 battery over here, and it has been charging all night and it's still drawing about 1 amp on the charger. But as it has been charging for at least 16 hours, I think it's time to put a load on it again. So I've prepared a load, and like yesterday I'm putting it on the inverter, this little inverter here. Right now it's off, and the inverter is connected to this lamp with a 15-watt fluorescent light. So we're gonna take off the charger from the battery. It's this one, and it will fall down over there. And then we're gonna turn on the inverter. The power is on. There's power on the inverter, and we forgot to turn on the meter. There we are. 12.5 volts, and I'll turn on the lamp. There we are. And the voltage went down about 1 volt, but it's lighting up the light bulb. This is kind of cool. So we can use this for filming. Kind of useful. Let's see. I've got a spot for it right there. It can hang there. We can see how long time it's able to power that lamp. 15 watts. That might be some time. I really need a clock down here. It would be nice with a little clock. so that I could see how much time is passing. But it's definitely doing good. 15 watts. It's about 10% of what the inverter is able to do. It's a 150 watts inverter, so it's 10% of that capacity. And the battery really should be able to do better than this, but I'm sure it's gonna be better when it has been cycled some more. I have this other charger that I want to try on it, which is laying here on the floor, on the table. It's kind of a smart charger that is able to look at the voltage and maintain the battery, but it's kind of dangerous too. I had this battery that was decharged, and look how it's kind of puffed up. It's all fat and stuff. It's curved. Maybe we should get this good light down here. Reach. Oops. It's like bended. I had left it overnight to charge this battery, and when I came down in the morning, it was like sittering, like making a really weird noise, and it was all puffed up. So I saw what had happened and I disconnected it and I left the room. Okay, yeah, it's still good. And it's going down very slowly now. I kind of expect that I will have to go and find a bigger fluorescent light bulb next time I have to test this, because this is pretty good. Okay, 10 point. It will probably be another 2 minutes, so I won't bother you. I'll just get back to you when it's very close to shut off. Okay, the alarm went off, and not much time has passed, only about a minute since I stopped. So now I'm gonna shut it off. Oh, the light went out, and we're gonna change the bulb and put on the 3 watt one and turn it back on again. So I got the 3 watt light bulb. It says 3 watts right there. So we're gonna put that in here. If this was 15, so this is 1/5 of what the other one was drawing. There we are, and I'll turn on the inverter. The light bulb is lighting, and the power is 10.92 right now. And I'll do the same thing. We'll let this burn until the inverter start beeping very annoyingly. But it's a good alarm so that I don't drain the battery too much. Although I think the inverter shuts off completely at about 10 volts, but I don't really want to listen to that sound for 0.5 volts. So let's see how long this burns. Okay, there is the irritating sound again. And the voltage is down to 10.44. the light bulb is still lighting. Cool. So let's turn it off. Ah, that's nice. So without a watch, I think I have had light down here for 10 minutes. It's not great, big battery like that, and 10 minutes of light. 5 minutes with 15 watts and 5 minutes with 3 watts. There's definitely room for improvement. I'll turn this off and I'll turn on the inverter again, just to have it make a load. So now I'll try to put on some 12 volt load. Let's see what you're seeing. There we are. A bit more. Okay. I'll take off the inverter. And we'll try this 12 volt car lamp. It should be able to light it. Yeah, but the voltage is already down too far. Yeah, it's 8 volts. I'm not gonna use this one. I'll use this one again. We'll plug that in. And we'll plug this one in. There we are. I'm now using the battery to power these fans, these 2 fans, and there is 2 fans on this one too. Can we see the behind of it? Yeah, there's 2 fans there. And that is charging the battery again. Right now it's at just under 11 volts, and I know that the battery is able to run this for quite a while, so I'll get back to you when the battery is ready to take a charge again. It really took too long and I got bored, so I connected some more stuff to the battery so that the load would be bigger. So what I did was I mounted this little light bulb again. It does not draw very much, but it helps just a little. And I connected this fan as well. This one, and it goes through some leads and to the battery. So now I'm almost at 10.5 volts. Right now it's at 10.51, and when it reaches 10.50, I'm planning to disconnect the light bulb. And we are there now. It's at 10.50. So I'll disconnect the light bulb. Let's see if I can do this. Oops. The light bulb is disconnected and the voltage went up to 10.62. So I'll wait until it gets down again and disconnect something else. it's going down really. .01 volts at a time. The battery is really improving. If you see the first video how fast the voltage dropped, this is pretty good. But I still want more than 10 minutes of light out of it. Yeah, so these videos tends to get way too long, but right now the voltage is down again, and I'm gonna unplug this one, and I was thinking about trying this one instead, so I'll do that now and see if I can load it some more. I did that and the voltage went up just a little bit, so this fan blower is putting just a slightly lesser load on the battery than this one was. This one, which is back on the shelf, and the voltage went up to 10.56 and is now going slowly down again, and I kind of want the voltage to go down to 10.5 with just this one on it, so that, yeah, I want that. So back again, now the voltage has dropped to about 10.5, actually 10.49 now, and I'm gonna exchange another fan blower, and I think I'll exchange this one to something else. Probably put this one back on again instead of that one, so I'll do that. I did that and the voltage increased to 10.63, and it's up here and it's already starting to drop again, but now we have 0.12 volts to play with again, and right now it's this big one that is a load, and this is a load, and this is a load. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up this video because this changing fans all the time is probably not worth watching. When it's done getting down to voltage, I'm gonna put on this charger, the charger that kind of exploded my other battery, although it did not explode, but it surely looks like something that is gonna do, that would have if I haven't seen it and shut it off. And I'm gonna put the 1978 battery on this charger and keep an eye on it. So thank you for watching my video and my updates on this battery experiment, and do subscribe to my channel, and you'll see me again. Have a really nice day.